Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video about Dreamworld. After the absolute abomination that was last week's mount update, we are taking a look at their fixes this week. I use the term fixes incredibly loosely. Let's kick off week 26 of development. Nighttime dangers. Build defenses. The night is coming. Now, this one's a little bit confusing because at night, there are more creatures than there are during the day that don't damage any of your buildings. So there's no need to build defenses. This doesn't change any gameplay loops. It's a little bit confusing. It feels like an idea that was cool in concept, very Minecraft-like, but just not even half executed. New night mobs with awesome loot. These are just the same mobs that are around during the day, and they drop more of the same loot. This seems like an incredibly wasted opportunity, but yeah, that's what that is. Now we get into the things that have actually been changed this week. Teleport to the city or home on a whim from the menu. Can't TP while in combat, eyes emoji. You can teleport to your home or the city from the menu. That's very self-explanatory. But this goes to show that even they have realised that their world is empty, pointless, and just doesn't have purpose. There's no reason to walk anywhere or do anything in their vast world, so they've even given you the option to not do that. Knockback, impact shake, hit effects, and more. Combat now feels very exciting. It doesn't. Combat feels as dull as ever. They have added a few particle effects. It feels so lackluster that nothing has changed once again with the combat. It feels bad and inconsistent. Before we jump onto the mount updates for this week, I want to give you guys a quick word from our sponsor, Atlas VPN. Atlas VPN is a one-stop shop for a fast VPN to help protect your data online. I've been using Atlas VPN for about 5 months since they first started to sponsor this channel. And honestly, it is one of the fastest VPNs that I have ever used. I am able to stream on this VPN every week with no issues. Their fast and reliable servers all around the world are one click away and provide lightning fast tunnels from your country to anywhere in the world, protecting all your data from the endpoint from any potential snooping websites. All traffic is rerouted straight through Atlas, meaning nobody knows where you are, who you are, and what you're doing. Christmas is around the corner, so why not save yourself 86% on Atlas's 3-year plan, bringing the price down to just $1.39 a month. With their 30-day money-back guarantee, there's absolutely no reason not to try it. If you're not happy, you can simply get your money back within 30 days. And if that's not good enough, Atlas also has a breach scanner tool, allowing you to discover if your data has been leaked online, anywhere, at any time. Simply enter your email and Atlas will let you know of any data breach, including your email. So save big now using my code in the description below. The offer won't last forever. Right, back into the updates. Mount updates, smoother rides and Kickstarter reward skins. Now, we didn't back on Kickstarter and I don't know anybody who did, thankfully. But we can test out the smoother rides. Now, I don't know how to explain this to you guys. The mounts actually feel worse than they did the previous week, and I didn't know that was possible. I really didn't. The mounts now have a control scheme that literally makes no sense. You can move, you can turn using the keyboard while stood still, and you can turn using the mouse while stood still. But while moving forward, you can only turn using the mouse, unless you are pointing in a specific direction, in which case you can then use the keyboard to turn. But you can't turn back to that location. It only works half the time, and I've not worked out any consistent way to get this to work. Sometimes you will be walking forward and it will just start turning left, and only left on the mount. And then we have the absolute mess that is walking backwards on a mount. This is an abomination, and I can't work out where this has gone wrong, other than the fact that I believe the player is colliding with the mount. They are two separate entities that are strapped together with their own collision and their own physics. This is the worst way to do a mounted system, and I don't think I need to tell anybody why. Imagine that you've glued two magnets together. Technically they are glued together, but they're trying to push themselves apart. That's what this feels like. Everything just vibrates all the time, and it feels absolutely awful. And then, the update this week that has astonished me beyond belief: Halloween has withdrawn from the world, and a new light is beginning to take its place. After reading through their Discord, they have removed the Halloween update. The sky has now been replaced with a festive sky. The music has also been replaced with festive music. Except it hasn't. It's all still there. The only thing that has changed is the big pumpkin in the middle of the city has disappeared, and there is a single, solitary present that does nothing. And the worst part is, my game crashed multiple times while trying to record this because it keeps running out of video memory. Okay, so you can probably tell that my voice sounds really awful. That's because I'm having to record through my phone. I literally can't get the game to be recorded right now. Anytime I launch the game along with OBS, I run out of video memory. Now, I just want to point out the specs of this, and I'll do that in a post-recording, but this is absurd. Anytime I right-click, I run out of video memory. And when I was looking through the logs after editing this video, there's multiple references to music tracks that aren't in there that are causing crashes, along with sound effects that it's trying to play that just don't exist. I don't know how they have managed to mess up removing something from their game. I just don't get it. And after this week's update that doesn't really provide anything to anybody, they have discounted their game. The game is now on sale for $19.99, down from the absolute stoic $29.99. I can guarantee that there is not a single person that has held out on buying this game for the full price, waiting for a sale. People are waiting for this game to go free so that they can utterly decimate it and break it. It's a step in the right direction, discounting this game. However, it is only a limited time, so I'm sure we'll see this go back to full price when they realise that nobody's buying it even at the discounted price. Ladies and gents, thank you so much for watching this Dreamworld video. I'm very glad to be able to bring you these weekly updates, even though they are just non-updates. I want to say a massive thank you to all of our patrons, along with letting you guys know that this Friday's video is going to be an absolute mind-bender of a video, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have in store for Friday. As always, have an awesome day and a fantastic week. If you're watching this as it premieres, I'm going to be live over on Twitch testing out the Halo Infinite multiplayer beta. So hop over and join in.